Okay. Finally on to episode 2. It legitimately takes an hour to go through one of these episodes. I didn't expect that. I never really paid attention to it, how much time I spent on these games when I first played them, but crazy. Um, Great galloping guacamole. What the fuck? That was quite the cliffhanger we left on. Someone is leaving already. I was so on edge I had to go and take a walk around the local fish shop to try and relax. There's something so peaceful about seeing fish. They're such tranquil and beautiful creatures. I had mine better with chips and mushy peas. I feel back on Earth already, okay. But let's swim back to the villa and see who's in deep water in the Islander vote. I want to get Jace off. That guy already. But it's gonna be Rand or Callum, probably. The news that one of you will believe... the music. The news that one of you will be leaving the villa is still heavy in the air. Can't believe this is happening already. I'm loving this. I mean, it would be pretty boring if there weren't some twists and turns. And I already know who I'm voting for. Ooh, I've got a pretty good idea as well. What about you, Joyce? I have no idea. I mean, I kind of know. It's a big decision. I think whoever is getting voted out now, if it's not Jace, they're gonna come back later in the season. Watch, I'm making predictions. Woo! It's kinda loud this time, isn't it? The group falls into silence as they look down at their phones, getting ready to cast their votes. You take in some of the indecisive faces of the others. Ugh, I really don't know who to choose. I wish this was easier. Oh! Yeah, drama, yes! Does knowing Jace is the one that kissed Sabrina help? Let's get him out! Yes! Oh, Sabrina is definitely gonna vote for Jace. Oh, please, let's get him out. Yes! Yeah. Finally, he admits it. Why didn't you tell it? You could have said it yourself, girl. It wasn't like that. I wanted to sit down with you and probably explain myself. What's there to explain? I meant to sit down with Esme. Well, let's do that afterwards. Now isn't the time to get into it. Yeah, best not to dig an even deeper hole now that there's a dumping Jace. You look down at your phone and wonder who to vote for. Jace, easy! Easy! Actually, Sabrina would be a good choice too, but fuck him. You cast your vote for Jace. I think actually it might be in between them, because people earlier said, like, the boys don't really like Sabrina. And I don't like Jace. Fuck him. Your phone pings with a text, you read it out. Islanders, the votes are in. Joyce, you received a total of 2 votes. I mean, it's definitely Jace that voted me off. Oh. Maybe one of the girls, maybe Esme. I'm too much of, like, I don't know what it's called. I'm so bad. I don't know what's going on. I think my brain is dying. Wow. 2 votes. Yeah, don't act surprised. I think one of them was you. You and Jace. Conspiring against me. How could people vote for you, Joyce? I'm not bothered. I'm cool like that. If they reveal it first, I'm gonna be good. It's probably like gonna be like the 3rd most amount or some shit. It's not the end of the world. It's only 2 votes. Yeah. Before you can say anything else, Sabrina's phone buzzes and shields other text. Sabrina, you received 1 vote. Ooh. Oh, Esme voted for her. Okay. There's a long silence beside Sabrina. You notice Esme shifting uncomfortably. Damn, I really don't think we should be asking each other about votes. We should keep things private. Ha! Yeah, you would say that. Suddenly, Jace's phone pings with the text. Everyone falls silent as he reads it out. Jace, you have received a total of 5 votes. Yes! Yes! As the islander with the most votes, you have been selected as the islander who must leave the villa. Fuck yes, I'm leaving already. I'm so gutted. I'm so happy. I can't believe I made such a bad first impression. Yeah, you little instigator. Well, you clearly did. Next time, maybe don't pretend you didn't kiss someone when you did. I genuinely didn't recognize you until my chat with the boys. Honey, I'm unforgettable, so that can be true. I also don't like her. Ignoring that, I'll be sad to see you go, Jace. Yeah, there was so much I wish I could have done. Esme and Jace lock eyes. I would have loved to have to go to get to know you more, Esme. Same here. We'll miss you, mate. Jace and the boys hug it out. Well, I'll see you all later, hopefully. Oh. I mean, I'm sure he did. Let's just be calm. Maybe he will. Oh, he's gonna be in the other villa. Oh god, I haven't played this game in so long, but you know what I mean. He's gonna be one of the Casa boys. I really hope we see each other again. Same here as me. Jace gives you all a wave and heads towards the bedroom. I think I'll go with him just to make sure he doesn't forget anything. Haha, Jace. Has he unpacked already? Probably not. Esme hurries off to catch up with Jace. So, we survived the first something. Doesn't feel that great, does it? It's gonna be revealed later who voted for me, definitely. Jace has got to be one of them. We survived because we sent someone home. Cause it doesn't feel great. You three aren't helping to bring the vibe back, that's for sure. Hey Ruby, yeah? Since the girls outnumber the boys, that means the girl is probably getting dumped next. Okay, why is everyone trying to make things worse than they already are? Yeah, here's the good news. I don't think you'll be going anywhere. Thanks so much for that, but what's the catch? Yeah, who do you think will be getting dumped, Sabrina? I'm not sure, but Joyce, you got 2 votes, so I'd watch out if I were you. I'm not going anywhere. Except maybe Casa. Why are you coming for me, girl? Sabrina, why are you coming for me all of a sudden? Just trying to keep things interesting. Instigator. But to be fair, I'm also somewhat instigating a little bit. I think that dumping was interesting enough. There's no need for beef, girls. Now we're having beef. I don't care. Hey, what did I miss? You look over to Esme, walking back over to the fire pit. Nothing. We should probably go see Jace off. He's already gone. He didn't want to make more of a big deal of it. He was literally just my type, and I barely got to scratch the surface with him. Before you can say anything to Esme, Ruby's phone pings. Oh my god, that's me. What if I'm about to get dumped? No way, just read it. Islanders, time to get glammed up because it's party time. Good times, welcome to the villa. There's gonna be someone else coming in. I cannot wait for this party. I'm definitely going full graft. I hope you're ready, boys. Oh, it was over so quick. You and the girls rush into the dressing room and rummage through the wardrobes. A party is just what I need right now. The vibes here are way too low for my taste. You're right, this is our first proper chance to get to know the boys one-on-one. I'm definitely going to take advantage of that. I might be talking too fast. Esme lets out a sad sigh whilst she looks through outfits. Esme, you need to fix that face. You're bumming me out. Jace wasn't the last man on the planet, and you'd hardly know him 5 seconds. Get out there and turn your graft on. Your perfect match could still be out there. Yeah, she's right. I gotta give that to her. Sabrina makes a good point, Esme. There's plenty more fish in the sea. Yeah, you're right. I need to see what else is out there. Good, I like a bit of competition. Oh my god. I'm so annoyed by almost everyone. These are just not my kind of people. Esme rolls her eyes at Sabrina. So, gorgeous girls, what are we wearing? Hell no, that's ugly as fuck. I was thinking this could be a look for tonight. The girls look at you starstruck as you do a spin. You really didn't hold back. You look amazing. Seriously, Joyce, this is a look and a half. Oh, you look amazing. Let me try something else. I think it's actually ugly as fuck. But I don't like this king blue color. You know what I mean? I know what the closet is. That's kind of cute. I don't like any of these much, honestly. Oh, that's nice. Oh, okay, maybe too much for the first party. Let's keep it simple. Yeah. Then maybe, can we get some hoops? Are these hoops? I think they're hoops. I gotta get blinged out always. Always. Mm-mm-mm. Hell yeah. This is it. Yes, I am spending money on the game. Thank you very much. I put a bunch of it first to begin with, so you look so hot. I know, thank you. I second that. Alright, now Joyce is done, the rest of us need to bring it. Dress to impress, girls. The girls quickly change into their outfits for the party. Sabrina does some last minute touch-ups in the mirror before spinning on her heels and heading for the door. Let the grafting begin, girls. You all hurry back outside, excited for the night. I don't like... There's always got one girl that's like a little bitchy and she's trying to make a competition out of getting with the guys. And, I don't know, like, aren't you kind of there? I mean, at this point, most people are there to like promote their Instagram or trying to become influencers and stuff. But I genuinely would go just to like meet people. I don't think I would meet the love of my life, but yeah, I don't know. I don't want to cause too much drama at least. I'm the kind of person that's a little bit too honest sometimes, so I think I definitely would start some shit maybe once or twice. Maybe not super intentional, but I do like calling people out on their bullshit, especially if like I know if they told me something and then in front of the group they're lying, I'd be like, hey, You and the girls trot onto the lawn. Music is pumping and the guys are chatting amongst themselves. Did you miss us? Wow, you girls look amazing. Especially Joyce. You look really nice. Thanks, Ren. Sabrina steps in front of you. I'm ready to dance. Do you want to join me, Ren? Let's all dance. Yeah, I think she probably voted for me. That's not quite what I had in mind, but I'll make it work. Sabrina, Ren, and the others walk to the center of the lawn. They let the music take over and dance to the beat. You notice Sabrina is putting all of her focus on Ren, dancing in his eyeliner, trying to keep his attention. That's my man. You look at the left and clock Esme giving eyes to Callum. Your eyes shift over to Ruby and Kane, who seem to be getting on well, laughing and joking. They're gonna be like one of those French couples, probably. Make Ruby focus on you? Nah, let's go for Ren. Let's go for Ren. Just genuinely to piss off Sabrina at the very least. You strut over towards Sabrina and Ren are. You trace your fingers along Ren's arm and make eye contact. God, I'm cringing. I think the idea of flirting is killing me inside. I can't do it. I feel maybe I just don't take myself serious like that, but nah. I don't know. I'm weird. Have you ever seen me without the headphones? Hey, Joyce. Hey, am I interrupting? Nah. Ouch. Fucking bitch. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting way into it. Ren doesn't even register Sabrina, and he can't take his eyes off of you. I'm glad you came over. I was hoping to get closer to you tonight. The music slows and Ren holds out his hand. Oh, okay, that's cute. Yeah, let's slow dance. That is adorable. I don't think I've ever slow danced with a man before, but I've also never gotten flowers, so the bar is in hell. And I'm still happy as single. Crazy world we live in, crazy. You take his hand and let him pull you close. Your head rests on his shoulder as you sway to the music. I hope my time here has more moments like this. I'm really looking forward to getting to know you better, Joyce. Ren takes you by the hands and spins you around before bringing you in close once again. The music speeds up and the others come to crowd around you, ending your intimate moment. What the fuck, guys? Nah, to be fair, I did that earlier to her. You know what? I could go for a snack break. Imagine taking breaks during a party. Who are you people? It's a good idea. Quick refuel to keep the good vibes going. What the fuck are we talking about? Look, in my genuine party days, I don't know how I do it. I have zero stamina, I'm telling you. But in my genuine party days, which is like pre-COVID, so it's been a while, um, I was dancing all night long on a dance floor. The only time breaks I took were to get another drink, to go pee, or if my smoker friends were like, let's go outside. And even then, I was like, still dancing to the music because the music is usually so loud that you can hear it in the outside area. So I was always vibing, always on my feet, always dancing. And sometimes, like, Friday and Saturday, in two carnival days, sometimes like Thursday through Monday, like every night, drinking and partying and dancing. I couldn't do it that much anymore, but sometimes I do miss going out on parties. But the one I most recently been at, the music was so bad that eventually I got pissed off and I was like, let's go home. And I also barely drink anymore. I wasn't getting drunk that night, and the people there were weird, so in my sober state I couldn't keep up with that, and I was like, I don't really want to be here anymore. So I think it was 2 a.m. when we left, so. But nah, I was crazy. I was on my feet all night usually. I don't know how I did it with my low stamina. I always had lots of stamina, so it's not like I was younger and more energetic these days. Nah. Nah. Everyone starts to go off in different directions as me hangs back. This is the perfect opportunity to get some one-on-one time with the boys. Didn't they all go off together to get a snack? Have you got your eye on someone? Not really. My mind has kinda wandered back to Jace. Oh my god. But this is a good opportunity for you to get to know the boys better. And if I were you, I wouldn't rush to chats. I'm sorry, I'm speaking too fast, I know. She knows, she's hearing me. If you can spend even longer with them all alone, I would. Yeah. Always take the money opportunities if you can, but obviously not everyone puts money into this game, which honestly don't do it. It's not worth it. You just get out a scene or two more. But it's not gonna change the ending. You're so right. I'm gonna spend extra time with all the boys. Get your flirt on, girl. You strut off to find a boy you want to chat with first. Okay. Yeah. Let's just go from left to right. Go to Kane first. Okay. That was so fast. You walk up to the loungers and take a seat next to Kane. Chilling on the loungers, and then Joyce comes to join me. You're just making my day, aren't you? Kane looks up at the sky. Or should I say night? It's so cringe, bro. He sighs heavily and gets more comfortable, putting his hands behind his head. For someone who was judging people for wanting a break during a party, you're looking pretty chill right now. They were onto something, I can't lie. I'm loving this little moment of relaxation. No, I want to keep dancing. It's gonna be hard going back to work after this. It's been a day, my guy. I love my job, but you can't beat being under the stars in a warm country. It's been a perfect day. Excluding the dumping, of course. But yeah, this is a vibe. You happy for the first time away from work then? Kane nods. Like I said, I love it, but it's not all digging up bones and making amazing discoveries. There's a lot of paperwork, so I'm more than happy to have some time away from writing up reports. What about you? Are you happy for the time away? Yeah, definitely. I always enjoy a break. Definitely, time off was needed. Yeah, I hear ya. I feel like I haven't had a day off in a long time. It can be easy to get lost in work if it's something you're passionate about. But it's important to step back so you don't miss out on life. And that's my focus now. Oh my god, I'm getting sick, I'm telling you guys. Taking in everything that's around me, not just what I find in the dirt. You could end up missing out on the stars if you're too intent on your feet. Or at least that's what my mom and dad tell me. Oh my god, bro. My dog is chilling behind me. Maybe I'm getting allergic to her. Nah, never. Do you get on well with them? Yeah, more so now than when I was younger. I think that's normal. My mom's a doctor, so she's always had a really busy schedule, but now she's about to retire. Her workload's been way less, so we've been spending more time together. What about your dad? He's a head teacher, so we'd clash a lot when I was at school. I wasn't the biggest fan of the classroom. He tried to make me see the teacher side of the argument, but I just want to vent to him. But yeah, I get on well with them now I'm older. And since our relationship has gotten stronger, they're a lot more vocal about me settling down. I'm not exactly known for long-term relationships. Do you think you're ready to change that? 100%. That's why I'm here. I want to find a partner who's in it for the long haul. Yeah, I mean, I only like serious relationships. I don't do casual stuff. I just don't personally enjoy it, but I don't mind if other people do it. I mean, whatever floats your boat, man. I don't care. You're reading my mind right now. That's exactly what I'm looking for too. I'm feeling pretty confident we'll find our person here. Bro, there's like 5 people as an option, so. Kane smiles at you warmly. I've really enjoyed getting this one-on-one time with you. If you're up for it, I'd love to stay here a bit longer and chat. I think staying here with you is the perfect plan. I'm glad you feel the same way. Since you're sticking around, I want to share something with you. What's that? Look up and I'll explain. You lay back on the lounger and look up at the sky. There's not a cloud in sight and you can see the stars twinkling above you. Fun fact about me, I'm really into stargazing. Is that what you wanted to share with me? Yeah, and you can call me a nerd if you want, but I love it. Nothing nerdy about it. About stargazing. I don't usually do it, but if that's relaxing to you, yeah, chill. What, stargazing is cool, nothing nerdy about that. Nothing nerdy about stargazing, really, really. I play video games. I read comics and books and... Okay, no, I'm not comparing who's the bigger nerd right now. Right, I love that from you. You're really looking like my perfect match, Joyce. You think so? Uh-huh. There's a moment of charged energy between you before Kane breaks eye contact and you both look back up at the stars. You see that? Kane points his finger at a cluster of stars slightly to the left of your eyeline. You turn your head to see them more clearly. That's Pegasus, and over there. I like when people have knowledge like that, because I can be bothered to, like, check out star constellations, but it's cool if other people, like, know and tell you about that stuff. I don't know. I think I like when people have, like, niche knowledges. You follow Kane's finger to another collection of stars. And that's like, not even. It means lizard in Latin. Okay. It's a lizard. It doesn't look like a lizard to me though. More of a zigzag. Do you have a favorite constellation? It has to be Andromeda. It's the most beautiful thing in the night sky. To me at least. He points directly above you and you see it. Andromeda. A whole galaxy visible to the naked eye. The constellation is based on the Greek myth about Andromeda. Yeah, I would have fucking guessed so. Do you want to hear it? Hell yeah. You said the constellation as Kane tells you the story behind its name. Andromeda was the daughter of King Cepheus, Queen Cassiopeia of Iopa. Cassiopeia boasted that Andromeda was more beautiful than the Nereids, the sea nymphs. The arrogance enraged Poseidon and he sent a sea-king monster to destroy the kingdom. Bro, Poseidon is probably one of the biggest villains in Greek history, Greek mythology. Oh yeah. To appease the gods, Andromeda's parents sacrificed her to the monster. Damn. But Perseus, the son of Jupiter and Danae, spotted her just in time. He defeated the monster and rescued Andromeda. The two of them fell in love and ended up marrying. And that's the story. You fall into silence as you look up at Andromeda. Its oval pyramid is somewhat faint and fuzzy, but the core is bright. If only there was a telescope, you could see its true beauty. It's easy to get lost looking at the stars. Thinking about how for millennia we've all had this shared view. It's like looking into the past. There I go again, talking about the past. Oh, he's so philosophical. Oh my god. I'm meant to be focusing on the here and now, but the past always has a way of getting my attention. What am I focused on? I think I'm a present person. Here now is where it's at. I don't think about the past, I don't think about the future. It's hard for me to do that, but I'm trying. Seriously, Joyce, I can't tell you how much I enjoyed spending this time with you. You hear the sound of laughter coming from the pool. I think I've recharged enough. Kane stands up. I'll see you soon, I hope. Kane heads off towards the sound of laughter. You take one last look up at the stars before heading off. Callum, let's go. My little peanut brain. You walk into the kitchen and find Callum making snacks. The sides are littered with ingredients. Are you making snacks just for you or do you plan on sharing? They're for everyone, but I would be great if you would do the taste test. What have you made? Nothing much, just some guacamole and salsa dip. Ooh, I love some guac. I considered making mini pizzas, but I don't want to miss too much party time. So, you wanna try? He holds up a bowl for you to take a tortilla chip. Obviously I'm trying. Oh, I definitely want to try. You grab a chip from the bowl. Go for the guac, obviously. You load up your chip with guacamole and finish it in 2 quick bites. Well, what do you think? I'm guessing it was good. I don't know. That was delicious. I love that. I'm glad. Hopefully the others like it too. Do you want to taste the other dip as well? Sure, yeah. Hand me another chip. I'm going in for more. Callum hands you a chip and you scoop up some salsa. You eat it in 1 big bite. How was it? Better than the first dip or just as good? Miles better, nowhere near as tasty. I do like salsa, but I'm just a guac girl. Honestly, it was nowhere near as good as the first dip I had. Good job, I made both of them then. Thanks for being my taste tester, I appreciate it. Callum starts cleaning up the mess he's made in the kitchen. Are you usually this messy when you cook? Ha! I really try not to be, especially when I'm at work with my brother. When you're cooking in a food truck, you need to keep on top of the mess. You don't have a lot of space for chaos. Do you enjoy what you do? Yeah, I love it. I get to make great food, help the planet. I know that sounds cringe, but I love that we found a way for our business to be sustainable. And that it's not just about us making money, don't get me wrong, that's important too. But the fact that we can also give back to our community makes me happy. My brother and I do a lot of collaboration with this young youth club in our area. We do apprenticeship schemes with them and free hot meals after school. Goddamn. The food bank and the youth club. Yeah, it means a lot to my brother and me to do good wherever we can. I spent a lot of time at the youth club growing up, so it means a lot that I can pay it forward. Isn't paying it back? I'm just waffling. Oh my god, my nose. I'm just waffling on. You asked me one question, I haven't shut up. Yeah, I like hearing about your work. Sounds cool. I'm not mad about it. I love hearing you talk about your passion. That's nice to hear. I'm glad I wasn't boring you. I wouldn't want to give you any reasons to leave. I really like hanging out with you. You make me feel at ease, like I could tell you anything. Anything? Yeah, anything. Alright, tell me why you're here. What are you looking for? That's a big question, but lucky for me, it's what I've thought about a lot. I want to find my dream girl. I know, not exactly surprising. And I want to have a family. One that's as tight-knit as mine is... I don't want kids. I don't want kids. I think that's also like a big issue why I don't really get into relationships, because more men want kids than women want kids. So, just unlikely to find someone who's on the same boat as you there. For a long time, it was just me, my mom, and my brother, and I love how close it made us. Is it not just the 3 of you anymore? No, my brother and his wife just had a baby girl. He's so happy, honestly. Every time I see him, he's grinning, telling me some new cute thing my niece has done. That's definitely what I see in my future. A caring wife and an adorable baby. Doesn't get much better than that, but I can't find that dream until I find the one. It's not the perfect future for me. I don't want kids, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how you can think that far into the future. I can just about decide what I want for dinner every night. Kinda true, yeah. What can I say? I like planning ahead. But maybe I should focus on being in the moment. Callum, I wouldn't say no to a snack delivery. I should probably go and share these snacks, but honestly, I don't want to. He smiles at you hopefully. I wasn't on planning on going anywhere just yet. Music to my ears, Joyce. And since you're sticking around, I want to make you something. A special snack just for you. To guarantee I get the snack just the way you like it. I'll need to ask you a few questions. I'm all ears. First, do you like things sweet or salty? I'm more of a salty girl, definitely. I like salty and savory things, so do I. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind a sweet treat here and there, but my go-to has always been a salty snack. We're on the same page. You just keep getting better. Callum looks at you, taking in every inch. Oh no, don't do that. That's weird. That's weird. Shouldn't you be cooking? Sorry, it's hard not to get distracted by you. Callum starts looking in the cupboards for ingredients. I won't lie to you, Joyce. I have no idea what I'm gonna make, so I need to ask you another question to help inspire me. Let's hear it. When you're trying new food, do you like to go adventurous or keep it traditional? I think more traditional because if like adventurous for me is like when I was in Thailand and people would eat like the bugs and scorpions and stuff there. I'm not going that far. I don't have to put everything in my mouth, okay? I do like trying new foods, but bugs and stuff. I also already don't eat a lot of meat, so I don't want to eat random animals. I like to keep things traditional. I'm less likely to hate what I order that way. I get that, but you should try getting out of your comfort zone. You could end up finding you love something you never thought you would. But don't worry, I'm making you one. I keep it traditional. Okay, you'll be happy to hear I think I have a recipe in mind. I just have one final question to make sure I'm on the right path. I'm on the path to nailing this. Do you like spice or do you prefer your food mild? I do like spice. Yeah, a little bit. I need spice in my life. I wish I could handle more spice. Being around you is certainly helping me though. I'm sorry, that was bad. Thank God you noticed. Hopefully what I whip up for you will make you forget that cheesy line. Ooh. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Callum gets to work grabbing things from the cupboard and fridge. You watch as he moves around the kitchen with ease. He's in his element. After watching him work, he finally plates up your dish. I've made you spicy cheese scones. Ooh, okay, that sounds actually good. Because you said you like savory things and salty savory family. Oh my god, I can read. I'm just making up words now. And that you lean towards traditional foods when you're trying new things and you like spice. Come on, I can't wait any longer. Try it. You pick up the treat Callum's made just for you, bring it up to your lips and take a small bite. Yeah, he made the whole thing, so I'm gonna eat the whole thing. You can't stop yourself, you wolf down the rest of it. Okay, I wouldn't wolf it down. Best compliment ever. I literally couldn't stop myself from eating more. I hope this isn't the last time I get to cook for you. Suddenly, the sound of Sabrina's voice floats into the kitchen. Callum, snacks, please! I'm in desperate need of nourishment over here. How can you ignore my pleas for snacky goodness? I better go shed a snack in love. It was really nice spending time with you. Callum picks up a few plates of snacks and heads off to find Sabrina. You leave the kitchen and a little after him, wondering what else in the store for you tonight. Okay, Ren, let's go! Sometimes it just skips that for some reason. You spot Ren in the gym eyeing up the weights, planning to work out in your party clothes. Ren lights up at the sound of your voice. You know what? I really was considering it, but since you're here, I'd much rather speak to you. I trump a workout, hands down. I do feel like I should explain why I was even contemplating a workout mid-party though. This is a time I like to work out back home, and it's harder than I thought to shake off my routine. So you're a creature of habit. I guess you could say that. My job has me on a pretty structured schedule, so I've just learned to lean into routine. Do you love it or do you wish you could be a bit more free? I think if I didn't have breaks between sessions, I might get itchy feet, but my love of hockey would probably make me keep playing regardless. Did you always want to be a hockey player? Ren laughs as he takes a seat on the bench. She pats the space beside him. Sit with him. He sits down. You sit down beside Ren. I wasn't laughing at your question, by the way. It just reminded me of when I was asked that during an interview before I could answer. My mom yelled out from the audience, it's always been his dream. She wasn't wrong, it really had been. My dad was a hockey player, so I grew up watching him play. I saw the love he had for the sport and the passion it ignited in him. And I felt the same way as soon as I got onto the ice. How did your mom feel about having two hockey players in the family? I think she hoped I'd be a figure skater like her, but she got over it. Okay, so whole family is just living on the ice. She's always been really supportive of me achieving my dream. Are you living the dream then? Pretty much, but things can get pretty intense on the rink. I've seen people get injured and lose their careers on the ice many times. Does that ever put you off? Ren shakes his head. I'm too passionate about it to be put off by that. I want to make it into the American leagues, and I don't see anything stopping that. Actually, if I met someone special who didn't want to move, I'd have to think. Oh my god, I'd have to think hard about the decision to leave. How would you feel about living abroad? Not necessarily for work or anything like that, just to go. Uh, yeah, I mean, I don't mind moving, honestly. I'll definitely move to another country. I love that you're open to new things. Yeah, why not see what else is out there? My thoughts exactly. Okay, I want to ask you something. Exciting times, what do you want to ask? Why are you here? Ah, the $1 million question. Brent laughs a little. Okay, I won't lie to you, Joyce. I just thought it would be fun. And I think I'll have a better experience this way, since there's not so much pressure on it. Honestly fair. But hey, maybe I will find my person here. Someone might have already caught my eye, in fact. Who might that be? I reckon you can guess. What do you say to hiding out here a bit longer? Maybe I could show you a bit of my workout routine. It would be nice to have fun with you. Then let's have some fun. You're making my night right now. Are we seriously working out right now? Jesus. You follow Ren over to the treadmill. I know you're all dressed up, so we don't have to do moves unless you want to, but we'll keep it low key. I'm not trying to rock up to the party smelling of sweat and looking exhausted. Yeah, no. Good idea. That would not be good look. Yeah, and I never hear the end of it from Kane and Callum. I still can't believe I even considered doing a full workout earlier. Okay, so usually I'll do my warm-up on the treadmill. Start with a slow jog and then do a few sprints to finish off. Then I'd hit the squat rack. We don't have one of these here. But I'd do 3 sets of weighted squats, 8 to 12 reps. After that I'd mosey on over to the bench. You follow Ren over to the bench. And I do 4 sets of Bulgarian split squats. Another cheeky 8 to 12 reps. Why am I reading this man's workout routine? Do you want to try doing some? No. Absolutely not, yeah. You know what, I'm kinda tempted now. I might do a couple. Will you pass me those weights? You hand Ren 2 weights and watch as he gets into position. With one foot resting on the bench behind him, he starts to squat down, holding the weight in each hand. You can't help but notice his muscular form as his body tenses with each movement. After a couple reps, he swaps legs and does a few more squats on the opposite side. Finally, he stands upright and lowers the weights. What comes next? After that, I do some dumbbell hip thrusts. Fancy trying that one out? No, I'm not working out, bro. I think I'll pass on that. Same. Like I said, don't want to get all sweaty. We've still got a party to get back to. There's one more thing I wish we should do though, and that would be stretching. It's very important after a workout. Wouldn't you stretch before a workout? Even a bite-sized one like that. I didn't even work out, true, but I didn't. I don't want to stretch alone. So you're up for some stretches? Fine, let's do some stretches. I would be pissed off at this point, honestly. I am pissed off. Most definitely. Stand a bit closer and we can stretch our quads together. You and Ren stand together. He takes hold of your shoulder to steady you as you balance on one leg, stretching your squats in unison. I've loved being with you tonight. Ren looks deep into your eyes, flirty energy rising. And as much as I'd love to spend the rest of the night here with you, I should probably go and be sociable. Catch you later, Joyce. In a bit. Ren gives you a final flirty look and a wave before he walks away. After a moment, you leave the gym too. The party has moved poolside. As you approach, you find Sabrina with her arm around Callum's shoulder. Oh, Callum, let me tell you, these snacks were just what I needed. Glad they hit the spot. Callum notices you and smiles in the direction. You notice Esme looking annoyed. You good, Esme? Yeah, just wish some people would stop bringing up the past. So, I'm banned from talking about Jace? Give me a break. No one said that, it's just boring that you keep going on about the kiss. Wouldn't you? I gave... Way to toot your own horn, Jesus. I gave him a 10 out of 10 smooch and he forgot about it. Obviously wasn't that good a kiss. Yeah. If it had been, I'm pretty sure you would have remembered it. The shade. You know what? This is the last time I'll talk about the kiss. Great. The energy is frosty between Esme and Sabrina. You know what I think we need? A game. Oh, I knew this was coming. I'm so up for that. What kind of game? A get to know you game. How do you play it? So, we'll write our turn-offs down and put them in a bowl. Then whoever reads the turn-off has to guess who it belongs to. Is that a game or just being nosy? Two things can be true. Come on, let's play. Hang on, we already talked about this earlier when it was just us lads. You were out saying that you couldn't imagine me in an argument. And then I told you a lot that if someone loves to argue, that's my major turn-off. How do I feel about an argument? I think it depends on how deep the argument is. I do like arguing about shows and stuff like that where it's not deep and personal. But I think depending on what it is about, it can get pretty heated. I think if someone loves to argue, yeah, that's kind of weird. But I think you also need to have a little argument every now and then. I just feel the same. I don't have time for arguments. Let's have a calm conversation or don't talk to me. Love that you see where I'm coming from. Having arguments is not how I want to spend my time. Can't believe I forgot we had a conversation. It's been a hectic day, to be fair. True, but Kane's right. It wouldn't be a fair game to play since we know the answers. It wouldn't be fair not to tell us what else you boys spilled in your little chat earlier. Mine's laziness. I literally can't think of anything worse. No one wants a lazy Larry, that's for sure. Sorry. I'm a little lazy, definitely. Yeah, if you don't want to get up and do stuff when I'm gonna get turned off real quick. I mean, if it's all the time, yeah. But I don't want to, spend every minute I have off of work doing something and doing an activity. Yeah, I think that's a bit much. Chill out, Ren. Someone not wanting to do stuff all the time shouldn't be a turn off. Sorry, Joyce, but I have to disagree with you. I can't be turned on by a couch potato. What about you, Callum? If someone is obsessed with social media, it's a no from me. A partner who would rather check social media than ask how my day was, that would be a huge turn off. Yep, that's fair. See where you're coming from. I would be turned off by someone who was constantly on social media too. Right, hang on, Callum. I've seen your pizza videos, you're a viral sensation. I dabble with the socials for work, but in my personal life I don't engage at all. Making pizzas and then taking photos of them is such a dream job. I think everyone here has a pretty dreamy job by the sound of it. Well, my job isn't quite where I want to be. I was very close to getting my dream job starting my own fashion line. Why didn't it work out? This guy got in the way and ruined it for me. He ended up being the one to live my dream. This is so weird. I actually spoke to a guy during the application process. He said he wanted a grant to start his own fashion line. Oh, it's gonna come back. That guy is gonna be here. It was between him and another person, a girl. The guy's name was Dominic. Is it the same person or just a coincidence? Yeah, that was his name. Oh, he's gonna be here later. That's crazy. What a coincidence. How do you feel towards him? I don't know. I think I'd probably be pissed, honestly. Yeah, let's just say I'm fuming. To be honest, I'm pretty annoyed about the whole situation. My line was 100% better than his, and he totally got in the way of my dream. Yeah, I get you. Seems unfair to have that opportunity taken away by some guy. You shouldn't dwell on that stuff, Joyce. Also, fair answer. Focus on the here and now. We're at a party. Let's have some fun. Speaking of having fun, is anyone else wondering where the hideaway is? Ren looks over at you. It's crossed my mind. It's night 1. You feel Ruby's eyes on you. Yeah, I've been curious about it too. Esme comes over to you and whispers in your ear. Joyce, you should definitely go and find the hideaway. You could get up to some flirty fun with whoever you're the most into. I don't want to. It's night 1. Although I did say we can get like the extra scenes, but I also said I would keep true to myself and I wouldn't do it. Nah, I don't think I'll bother. If Jace was still here, it's definitely where I'd be heading. It's the perfect setting to get to know each other on a more intimate level. Yeah, I'm not touching anyone on night 1, bro. And there's just something about sneaking off for alone time with someone you're crushing on. I think it's pretty amazing. No, you're not getting me to go. Maybe you do, but I'm not going to sneak off. Fair enough, let's just enjoy the party. I'm actually scared of dancing by the pool. I feel like I might fall in. Can you not swim or something? I had the choice of horse riding lessons or swimming lessons as a kid. I chose the horse. Let's move this party to the lawn then. More room to dance anyway. You all head over to the lawn to continue the party. As the party moves over to the lawn, the mood lifts as everyone starts unwinding and having fun. Suddenly a text rings out and the party music stops all at once. Read it out! The music is stopping! Islanders, the first coupling will take place tomorrow morning. Decisions, forever singer. Wow, and there I was thinking the first day was gonna be a walk in the park, yeah. We have a lot to think about tonight. I'm gonna be doing more grappling than thinking. There's more girls than boys right now, and whoever's left single might be getting dumped. Well, we should all just enjoy the party while it lasts. I was having a good time. You girls be my guests, I've got more pressing matters at hand. Like winning over Ren. Oh no! I don't care. Sabrina flirting with Ren under Joyce's noise? I can see where this is heading. Mind you, never judge a situation based on where you think it's heading. I once packed my suitcase for Rhodes, thinking I was in for a week of sun and sea. Turns out I booked a train to Rhodes, Manchester, not Rhodes, Greece. I looked a right idiot wandering around St. Peter's Square in my short shorts in December. But is Sabrina on track to win over Ren, or is Joyce the only station he'll be stopping at this summer?